Welcome to the world premiere of hashtag Ask Tito Mico, where you ask and hopefully I get to answer. So let's get straight to your questions that you sent to @BuhayBasket. Our first question comes from @John0809, and John asks, is Calvin Abueva a dirty player or not? Dirty is a strong word. I think sometimes I feel it's very unfair to label a player dirty unless he is really out to end a player's career. I don't think Calvin is out to end anyone's career, but I can say that he is rugged, meaning to say, you know, he only gives what he takes. It's all about action and reaction, and Calvin, for every time that he instigates, there are just as many times that he reacts to the cheap shots that he gets. Some of the shots he gets aren't really as cheap. Talagang tinitira siya eh. I dare say the players that go up against Calvin, the teams that go up against Calvin Abueva, I think they really enjoy fouling him, pushing him. I mean, really sending him to the brink of losing his temper. I think that's part of the MO when it comes to playing Calvin Abueva. And that's why fans watch Calvin Abueva. One, they want to see what he will do to opponents. Two, they want to see how he'll respond to what opponents will do to him. I can name several players, and something's gonna happen when they face Calvin Abueva. Bobelga is one, Arwin Santos clearly is another, and the list can go on and on. It's easy to dismiss Calvin as someone who plays dirty, but I think Calvin also deserves credit for being able to play through a tremendous amount of contact, regardless of the opponent. But I would understand also if you are not a fan of how Calvin plays, and I think that makes Calvin such a compelling player because he is a walking debate. So again, for John, is Calvin Abueva a dirty player or not? I don't think so. But is he a very intense, rugged player? Yes, absolutely. Let's go to the next question from @Enzo It Goes. Enzo asks, does Kobe Bryant deserve to start in the All-Star game? I'd be very honest. I always get nervous answering questions about Kobe Bryant because of the immense amount of Laker fans and the immense amount of Kobe fans, on the internet, and they're very rabid. So I'll be very fair in answering this question. I'll be very honest as well. I think he deserves to start in the All-Star game if he gets the votes. Again, if he gets the votes, if he gets the mandate, he should start. Now, I think it's up to Kobe Bryant to give up the slot if he wishes to. He can be magnanimous and say, sige bro, total, I haven't been the best Kobe Bryant ever. Maybe I've gotten the votes, and so maybe I'll just give up my slot to somebody else. Maybe somebody like, say, James Harden, for instance. But that's up to him. It's up to Kobe Bryant to decide if he wants to give up the slot or not. Why? Because that's respecting the votes of NBA fans. That's the system. You get to be a starter if you get the votes. Look, if you're Jeremy Lin and you got the votes, you deserve to start because that's the system in place. You're not happy with the system, then the NBA should change it. I don't think it would be as exciting if, let's say, all starters are selected by the All-Star coaches. Would that be as exciting? Probably not. We always have to remember, ang All-Star game, always for the fans. It's for the fans. So we always have to respect the mandate of the fans, whether you agree with it or not. So going back to Enzo's question, does Kobe Bryant deserve to start in the All-Star game? Again, if he gets like a gazillion votes, like 9 gazillion votes, he should start. Do I want Kobe to sort of be, like a noble Kobe and say, okay, I'm not going to start because I don't deserve to start? Then fine, maybe he can do that. But he doesn't have to, because he also has to honor the mandate of his fans. So that's the world premiere of hashtag Ask Tito Mico. Don't be afraid to fire and send your questions over to @BuhayBasket. Remember, if you ask, hopefully you will receive.